Welcome to Doug Thugging. I am Doug. I'm laying on the bed, so if you see that photo right there, see the dirty pillow? Yeah, that's mine. Today is Saturday, November 28th, 2015. Let me just walk back over here and 2:27 p.m. My wife is at a baby shower. So I've written a bunch of shit on a piece of paper. I'm just going to read through it like I usually do. So this week, this dude gave me a Bose stereo system, and I brought it home, and it's an older model. It's the one with it. It's got the subwoofer, and then it's got two sets of speakers, but the speakers are actually really tiny speakers, and one is on top of the other, and you can kind of move one above the other one in a different angle so that you can kind of point whatever. So I went and got some speaker cable, and I got the old wire cutters out, and I did that thing where you cut the wires and you cut that outer rubber casing bullshit, which I'd never done before, so I fucked up quite a bit of it. Connected it all up. It took me so long because this dude also gave me all his other shit with it, and then just extra stuff like printer cables and yada yada. So just to sift through everything took a good hour or more. I plugged it all in and put on Silence of the Lambs, and let me tell you, holy shit. For as dated as this system is, and it's a good probably 20 years old, god damn, it just sounds so great. And the bass is the kind of bass that you can hear it, but more importantly, you can feel it, which is beautiful. Thank God we live on the bottom floor of a bunch of units. Otherwise, I'd feel very sorry for the person below me if that were the case. And then I put on some metal music, and it just sounds glorious. I put on some Meshuggah and kind of sat in the middle there and just really enjoyed all of it. I put on some Massive Attack Mezzanine, and I'm talking the bass is on 20%, you know. It's fucking nuts. So anyways, I'm in heaven. We got the big screen with the great megapixels plugged into the Bose system. And even like television commercials sound amazing. It's like, what the fuck? This is nuts. So yeah, and I'm not selling you this shit to brag. I'm just sharing a story with you, and I'm thankful for it. I'm glad that this fell into my lap, because it usually happens to a friend or a friend of a friend, and so just sharing, motherfucker. And then Wednesday, I took my guitar amps, both of them, my Ampeg SS140C, which is a solid state head that me and a buddy bought at Guitar Center for like $500 in 1987. And those are great because you could just plug right into them, and they sounded fucking brutal. And I used it for years. So Simon's going to fix that. And also, obviously brought down my vet ahead, told him what the problems were there. I'm like, look, fix it first, and if it's stable, I'll apply the Armin mod. And that's just some dude out of Germany who was didn't like the way his Veta sounded, so he fucking rewrote some of the code or whatever. And everybody loves what he's done, so I'm gonna love it when I install it. And the goal, like I said in the past, is to play that motherfucker live on stage, running 2 full stacks. So Simon also does guitar work as well, and he's doing stainless steel frets on guitars now, which I think he said runs around $450. So I think I'm going to get, at some stage, I don't know when, both my universes done. And we're talking probably 10 years into the fucking future will this happen. Why? Because I'm broke. We're not broke, but we're not the richest motherfuckers in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And it was good to see him again and swap stories, because I've known the guy for years. He used to work at Bellman Guitars. So, yeah, great guy, lovely. He fixed George Lynch's amp when it fucking blew up, when it was the Lynch Mob Faster Pussycat gig. He's done everybody. I've seen him at gigs where he's there specifically to fucking work on the back line. And I think the latest one he did where the people were in crisis mode were Mumford and Sons, where I would have told him to bring a shotgun down and fucking blast holes in everybody's fucking speakers, or kill the band. Either one will do by my standards. Let's see. Got another podcast coming up with the podcast formerly known as. We're recording on Monday, and we're interviewing a Jewish comedian who's from New York, but he came out here to do stand-up because he said that there's, a long line of Jewish comedians in New York doing this, so he thought he'd bring it out here, share the love out here, so kudos to him. I forget his name, otherwise I'd say it. I'm not trying to be a dick. So that'll be good. I like to interview comedians, find out what the fuck their deal is. As far as the Alarm album going, it's, I don't know. It's, this is a hard time. November, December, and January are pretty cunty months to get shit happening. December more so than the other 2 months, but still. So we're slowly working on it. I mean, we want to pump it out, and I'm having problems just remembering the names of the songs when they're talking and they're calling it this name. I'm going, I don't even know what that is. You're going to have to hum that to me. So they'll either hum it or play it. I'll be like, oh, yeah, that one. But I do think that once the album is done and all the finishing touches are on it and all that stuff, and we've got, 8 to 10 complete songs, it'll be a fucking little ball kicker. Because our new drummer, Graham Good, he's fucking metal. He warms up doing blast beats, you know what I'm saying? He is fucking metal as, so that's good. I can't wait. And then tomorrow's Sunday, to celebrate Alex and myself's, is that even a word? Alex and myself and Alex's 8-year wedding anniversary. We're going to the, I wrote it down. Let me see if I can read this. Peninsula Hot Springs in the Mornington Peninsula. So it's going to be, that's Frankston. It's trying to say Frankston without saying Frankston, I think. And if you knew what Frankston was about, you'd try to avoid saying Frankston as well. Anyways, a lot of heroin. But it'll be great. It's a lovely little place, and we'll be fat and unfit and laying in a fucking hot spring with, 20 other couples or some shit. But it'll be resting and relaxing. And I got to go to a job that I fucking loathe on Monday, so I still got to get that going. I got to get onto, I got to get the fuck out of there. And we'll talk about that at some later stage. And by later stage, I mean never. So those are currently the things that are going on in my life right now. How was your day? How was your weekend? Hopefully good. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up because I don't know. I don't know what I want to do after this. Like, I'll post this, and then I'll either get on YouTube and look for ghost shit or some kind of paranormal stuff, or I love my ghosts. I love my ghost adventures with Zach Bagg. I know he's a tool, but he doesn't bother me. Or like Paranormal Witness, or there's some other ones, but I want to see some good. Have you guys seen what's his name, Mellow Bird in England, who's got the he lives at the Poltergeist or some shit, and he'll just set up a camera in his house and you'll just see things get thrown, and yeah. I if you want to tell me what you think about that, feel free. If you think it's real or not, I don't know. It looks real to me, but I want to believe in that shit. So, okay. So if something fun comes along, you'll hear about it next week, probably. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your day. I'll talk to you soon. Love ya. Kisses. Goodbye.